Hi, y'all. My name's Megan. I'm doing a dynamic website. I created a dynamic website for my CIT 336 class, and this is the presentation for it. I came up with the idea for my dynamic website where you you create a budget for your time. Pretty much you add like the different things that you really want to focus on that week, and then you choose how much time you want to spend on it, and you can eventually update it to click how much time you have spent on it, so it'll return, and then it will return how much time is left for your spending on it. I came up with this idea because professors recommend that we spend a certain amount of time on our classes. 3 hours per hour of class is the recommendation. And I've always wanted to be able to track how much time I spend on my classes to see if I am doing as I should. And that's why I came up with this website. Okay, so the website is on the project is the entire site. So www.fantastic.com. As you can see, it's just the main page of the website. You don't need anything after the comma. So, okay. So the first page that pops up is the sign in page. You have to type in your email and a password that matches your email. And this actually checks against the database. When you put in your email, it will go into it'll search the database for this email, and it will return whether the password matches or not, the one that is typed in. And if you put in the wrong one, you'll get an error page. Not a pretty error page, because error pages aren't supposed to be pretty. But you have entered an incorrect password. Please try again. It directed people to the error page. It directs the user to the error page. So we're going to backspace and go back to the original page. And so if you do type in the right email and the password, the sign in will direct you to the planning page. And you'll be able to fill that out. But I first want to show you how to sign up, which is the first thing you should be doing if you don't have an email and a password. So, never been here before? Okay, then sign up. Sign up. That was lost the drama. Okay, so we want to create an email and a password, and the email only allows you to actually type in something that, whether it's a real password or not, whether it's your real email or not, like you have to type in an email. So it doesn't let you type in it doesn't let you type in something that isn't an email. So we're gonna make one up. Oh well, if you do, and it doesn't allow you to reuse one that's already in the database. The email field is actually unique. The password is not, but the email field is unique. So if you try to create one that's already exists, error, this email is already taken. Please choose another one. Okay. So it takes us back to the main page. So we're on the sign up page. All right, so we're going to actually create a new one. And this is going to, by creating email and password, you're actually entering it into the database. It's going to do an insert into my, what's this database called? Customer database. And you're going to be forever in the system as a customer. Okay, and it takes you immediately to the planning page. All right, so this is the planning page. This is where you enter all of your different focuses and how long you want to spend on those focuses. Both these fields are required in order to move on, and this one has to be a number. So if you play with cat toys, so this is my cat's email, obviously. Okay, so if you play, so you enter how long that isn't real. If you enter how long that's not a number, oh, you must enter both a focal point and the amount of time you want to focus on. So you have to enter amount of time. Okay. Go back to patchel.love.com. Try to remember that password. Oh, I sign in. Okay. So signing in. So it's officially in the database, and when you do that, it grabs that email and password and populate and brings you over here and actually populates any focuses and stuff that you already have in, which we don't. But anyway, so which I'll show you. Done. So this is where this budget page is where it's going to populate all of your focal points and all of or projects that you're going to work on and all of the time, amount of time you want to spend on them and how much time you have left to work on them. This is the page that's going to populate on. But first we have to create. So we're going to go back to the planning page. Okay, so we're going to make one up. So play with kitty toys because she's a kitty and she likes to play with kitty toys. This is my fake character. She wants to spend 12 hours on it because that's a cat for you. So in order to, so we're going to insert this into the database, and we're going to insert it in the database. It will actually, it's not a new database, it's a new table that's called focus. And we're creating the first row on it with this customer ID. So it pulls the customer ID from this email and it creates a new focus ID, and it puts this play with kitty toys text and how long float actually, and inserts it into that table. Okay, so we're going to complete that. Cool, so that added that to the database. I want to make another one. Cats love to nap. Okay, so once again, adding it to the database. Okay. All right, so now we're done with that. We're going to click the done, and as you can see, I've added instructions on how to do this, including this, where like it's not like an hour and 30 minutes. If you want to play with cat toys for an hour and a half, you would put an hour, like 1.5, so it's done in a float or a decimal to make it, give me the ability to, it lets me do the math. Okay, so we're done. Complete. Oh, look here they are. They're populated from the database. They're populated from the database into this web page for budget. And here's Axel. My cat's name is Axel anyway. Here's Axel's goal. She wants to play with kitty toys for 12 hours, and she has 12 hours left on it. She wants to nap for 24, and she has 24 hours left on it. So a couple things we can do here is we can either edit them or delete them. And so choosing edit, and it actually explains it here, choose edit to add how much time you've worked on your focus, and choose delete to delete the focus from your list and return to the planning page. Okay. So she changed her mind. She does not want to play with her kitty toys. She hates them. She wants to play with the box. So she's just going to delete this. She doesn't want it. And it took her back to the planning page. I'll just show you how it's gone. We're going to add another. So it deleted it. Now we just press done again. And look, there it is. All she has to do today is nap for 24 hours. So her day has truly cleared up. Okay, so now she just napped for 10 hours, and she wants to take that out of her time left for her nap. She's going to do the rest later, but she wants to take it out right now. So she's going to edit. This is going to send her to the time entry page, which is also populated from the database. So her goal is to nap. The time she has planned is 24 hours, and the time she has left is 24, okay? So the main part of this page, because that's just showing what she's planning on doing, what she specifically chose, is the quick entry, because she wants to enter how much time she has spent on it. So the quick entry, into the type, input how much time you spent on the chosen focus and click enter time to subtract it from the time left and return to the budget page. Okay, so she spent 10 hours, right? And I'll actually do this too. So she has 14 hours left, and if she wants to edit it again, she can go right back into this, and as you can see, still 14 hours. It's updated all through the database. And she finished, she finished her time with hours to spare, okay? So she's, I don't know, nap for 20. So we're going to enter that time, and it says -6. So this shows that she has overcome her goal. Like, she has gone way over it, and you can now see that. So this will work too when you're wanting to work on your classes and you spend extra time. You'll not only finish your goal, but you can see how much time extra you've spent on it, and you can see how much total time you've spent, and now you know. And now you can see how good of a student you've been, or you only spent 2 hours and then you're a soccer. You didn't get. I'm just kidding. You're probably not a soccer. You probably got busy with something. Anyway, so I'm gonna go actually back to edit. So it's -6 hours. Oh, oops! She accidentally pressed that. She didn't. So she's going to. She picked the wrong one. She wants to go back to the budget page. Oh, and she wants to add a new one. So she's just going to click back to she decided to play with the box for 5 hours. She's going to go back to the planning page, okay? And this just takes her right back. Play with box. As you can see, voila. 10 hours, because cats are like that. No, actually 10 hours and 30 minutes. So, enter. Done. There it is. So she wants to spend 10 hours and 30 minutes on her box. And she's going to go ahead and edit it. And I don't know. She spent 10 hours. She spent 10 hours and 10 hours and 25 minutes on her box. So, 10 hours 15. Here we go. There we go, okay? She went over the top with it. Hold on. Anyway, she went over the top, and she has liked it. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, sorry. I just want to make sure it was working well. I must have put a different number in than I thought I had. Okay, so she went way over. And we're going to delete that. She is done with it. She is totally through and does not need to use this anymore. And finished up both of her goals. She has no goals left, obviously. And now she can plan a new one. But she's done for the day, so she wants to sign out so no one else can get her information. So she signed out, and now someone else can sign in. And that is how my website works. So thank you so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.